Hi Internet, I'm Garmbreak1, and this is our new little mini campaign called Deadline, running on a powered by the apocalypse system game called the Sprawl. It's a uh, cyberpunk game, and we're going to be doing lots of horrible hacker bullshit. Today we're doing all of our character generation and that stuff.
Woo!
So I'm supposed to start by talking about what does everybody think cyberpunk's about? So what does everybody think cyberpunk's about, guys? I should probably get you guys to introduce yourselves. Shit.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah. I'm great at things.
Alright, well, I'll start then. Hi, my name's Hikaru. I usually DM on Fridays, but Garm is taking over because I needed a break. Gwen?
Oh, me? Hi, I'm Gwen. I don't know what else to say. I'm Gwen. I play a lot of D&D, so this is going to be real different for me.
Yes?
Oh, hello, I'm Master10. This is like my third time ever playing a tabletop game, and I probably suck at everything. So
That's all
please be
good.
patient with me.
The accent.
Cena?
I am Cena.
Show?
Oh, that was amazing.
Show? You wanna...
Oh, yes, sure. I'm Sho. I am Hikaru's boyfriend, and I also play a lot of D&D, usually with Hikaru and Gwen
Yes.
and Garm.
I only play Star Wars.
No one plays as much as me, though.
That's true. You scare me.
I have... I may be like 6 hours away from 2,000 hours logged on Roll20, okay?
I am too, but that's because I keep forgetting to log myself out, so...
I'm only at 1200.
That's not why it's got so much time on me.
That horrifies me, my friend.
It's
Alright.
41 days a year.
That's... Wow.
Yep.
Wow, I don't even know what to say about that. Alright, so... First off, when you guys think cyberpunk, what concepts do you guys think of?
Honestly, the only thing that I know of really that comes close to cyberpunk is maybe Blade Runner, and that's technically sci-fi noir.
I mean, that's cyberpunk as fuck. Like, it's one of the iconic ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the inspiration for the concept of my character too, so.
Alright, legit. Anybody else? Nitty gritty futuristic tech, thanks to Karu.
Yes. And where the internet more or less has become part of reality.
Fuck yeah. And also eating. Eating is a key cyberpunk concept. Thank you, Karu. I assume that was the intent of that. Yeah, so just horrible hacker bullshit, greedy, ruthless corporations, corporate overreach, all that fun stuff. Cool. So that pretty much establishes our kind of tone here. Avocado toast. Everybody's lives are ruined because all they eat is avocado toast. And that's
that
why
doesn't
everybody has
ruin
houses.
anyone's life. What?
I'm poor as fuck and I hate avocados, let's just say that.
Well, then obviously you have a house. That's how it works. Come on.
Kind of.
Alright, so step 0 of our wonderful character generation process here is to come up with corporations that are major influences in the setting. Anybody got ideas that they want to start off with?
Sure. I'd already kind of been talking about this, but I kind of wanted to do a virtual reality MMO type scene because what's the future without virtual reality MMOs?
Fuck yeah. Got a name for them?
Virtual World.
Alright. They got any shady shit going on, or seedy underground of gruesomely realistic, murder games or something?
Yeah, why not? Something along those lines.
What'd you say, Sia?
PUBG VR.
RGVR? Alright, anybody else?
In terms of corporations, I have one.
Sure.
Oh,
I'm going with a big security / surveillance megacorp. They basically have their hand in anything that has to do with like security detail, be it from like house systems to like military grade
Alright.
stuff.
Private military contractor activity, all that fun shit.
Yep. And they probably have backdoors into everything, but you know. And they're the Zorka Corporation.
oh my God!
ZYRKA or
Hold on.
Oh, you brat! I love it.
I switched it up because you
Because you don't want it
and
to
their
be too
and their logo
obvious.
probably has the 3 and the R like really prominent. Like that's the
cool. Alright, that's pretty sweet. Anybody else?
I had an idea for a medical supply company.
Bitchin'.
They make like bioengineer replacement parts for you, basically.
Alright, so like
Like,
growing flesh and blood limbs and
Growing
shit.
flesh and blood limbs. They also have like their fingers into like cybertronics. Like, you know, if you don't want the flesh, you can get the more expensive cybernetic version.
Probably the other way
And-
around generally, because you can mass produce cybernetics, but yeah.
True. But the cybernetic ones tend to last longer.
Yeah.
And they also have like the backdoor industry of either in the military or possibly black market.
Alright.
They may be developing some really strange shit for the military.
Gnarly. Do you have a name for him?
I was thinking Howell's medical industry or something like that.
Howell? H-O-W-L?
Howell.
Howell.
just
H-O-W-E-L-L?
type it out.
Howell, you know.
I guess we know where all our cyberware is coming from.
Fuck yeah.
Thanks.
Probably, yeah. It's headed by a man named Adam Howell, so it's named after him.
Alright. Sounds like the kind of name that you're gonna shoot in the face somewhere in this game.
That sounds like fun.
Alright, Cena and... I don't have the right amount of number things on here. Whoops. Yeah, Cena and Massenstein, you guys got anything?
No idea.
Alright, we can come back to you later on the... Sorry? I thought I heard somebody talking. What about you, Mess?
I'm not sure if I understood the question. What was this about?
Creating a corporation that's a major, like, power player in the, current setting.
Ah, okay, yes. I didn't know we can do that.
I can come back to you later if you want.
Did we already have a crazy weapons manufacturer?
Not specifically, no we don't.
Then how about Massentech Industries?
Awesome. Alright. Cool. I assume sketchy high-grade military contracts and all that stuff as well?
Yes, everything super irresponsible and destructive and possibly money-making.
Gnarly. Alright. Cena? Or you want me to come back to you later?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, and I get to make one too, because I'm super awesome, and, you know, I'm great. And mine is going to be the Lambda Cartel, which is a drug-dealing cartel based out of Mexico. I'd say what their sketchy part is, but they're all the sketchy part.
Garm, why don't you explain to Sina a bit like what the idea behind making that, so maybe that'll help her think of something.
Alright. All of these corporations that you guys are creating are going to be organizations that you're going to be running up against both in the past and in the future sessions. Each of you
Yeah.
will have run an operation against at least one corporation in the past, and that'll be how you all know each other.
Okay.
So yeah, ideally somebody who has some sort of CDS underground.
So I was trying to find the stuff in the book, but I don't see anything about it.
Like resources to help or the actual section?
The actual section.
Page 48. It doesn't say much on it, but
Wow. Okay. There was nothing in the.
Yeah, I think the Appendix 1 you said had some examples.
Appendix 1, yeah, way down near the bottom. It gives you a list of industries and stuff. I think one major one that we're missing right now is like a software manufacturer, like IT industry kind of thing. Or a media kind of thing.
Oh, dude, News Corporation.
Fuck yeah, alright. Sort of like kind of tabloidy, fabricating.
Tabloidy as shit.
Fuck yes.
Just gotta come up with a name now.
Fox News. Maybe contracting stuff to use as breaking news, like organizing stories and then leaving reporters on site to happen to get the scoop. Kitsune News. That's actually pretty good. All right, is it one word or two?
They probably camel case it.
Fuck yes. They probably have an adorable logo and everything all over their like gory ass footage. Gnarly.
Yeah.
All right. That is an excellent fucking list right there.
Hyper cheerful, covering hyper gory content.
Oh, I love it. That's the good shit. All right, and next up is choosing your playbooks, which I think y'all have done. Make my changes this time instead of. Yeah. So you should all have a character sheet right now. If you go to the second tab over, I think at the top right.
I somehow seem to have kicked myself out of the chat because I was trying to. I managed to crash my PDF reader and then I managed to kick myself out of the chat, and now I can't seem to get back in.
That's impressive. Oh, the link. Yeah, just go to roll20.net and you should be able to rejoin.
Yeah, I've had the link here. So this is why I'm not a hacker or technician or anything.
Fair enough. But the link in the Discord chat there is the campaign joining link. So I'm not sure it'll work if you're already part of it. You'll probably just want to go to roll20.net and.
Yeah. I mean, I did that, but it's just loading endlessly, and let me see if I
Refresh.
can type in the chat.
Alright, Sia, you want to give him a hand with that?
That's moving.
Alright, thank you. Everybody else should have a character sheet in their character sheets tab there.
Yep.
Open one. Yeah, so put your name. Well, have you guys chosen names yet?
Yep.
Cool.
Sort of.
Well, give yourself a name and put whatever playbook you chose in the playbook thing there. And then marvel at how fucking sweet these are. They're all animated and shit. This is awesome.
They are,
Oh
they
my
are
god,
pretty
it
cool.
looks so awesome. I'm so excited about this.
Never been more cyberpunk. Alright. You can also link to an image to use as your avatar, which you'll then be able to drop in the chat at any time with the broadcast button. That's what that does.
I don't know.
Not mandatory, don't worry.
Oh, I'm
oops.
sure we'll have
That's bad.
images sooner
Yeah.
or later.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay, so I'm back in. So what to do
Yes.
again?
Alright, go to the... There should be some tabs in the top right there, just to the right of the giant cityscape. Go to the second one.
Yes.
And you should have a character folder there with a character
Yeah.
with some kind of nonsense name there.
Yeah.
Click that and then go over to character sheet.
Mhm.
And then you can input their name and playbook and all that stuff in there.
Excellent.
Whoops.
And if you hit edit at the top right, you can change the name of the file. It just generates a nonsense one.
Yes. What's the playbook? What should I put in
That's
there?
your class, basically.
Ah,
In your
yes,
case,
of
driver,
course.
yeah.
Yes.
None of the templates are showing up right for me in the chat. It's weird.
What do you mean by templates?
Gwen just broadcasted something. I can't see most of it.
That's because I hit the wrong button and I didn't have anything in there.
Ah,
That
that might do
explains it.
Yes.
Yes. That was me fucking up, not the game.
Yeah, I only see like after the E and the apostrophe for what Carter just broadcasted. Is it showing up right for everybody else?
Yep.
Well, good enough. I'll
What?
That
figure
wasn't
that
even
out.
my
Just
name,
show-
but let's see. There.
What?
Does that?
That's not the name.
Yeah, you have to click edit at the top right of your sheet and edit the name there.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
it's pulling it from the file there. All right.
Yeah, it's putting
Yeah.
it from that there.
I accidentally hit the back button.
Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna refresh my page and see if everything loads correctly after that.
But yeah, I can see them. I see the full names. So
Weird.
There we go.
Hell yes. All right, I'll figure that stuff out some other time. All right, cool. Yeah, so that's all done. Next up would be name and describe your character, which yeah, you've all just done. So what do you guys look like?
Still working on that.
All right,
I had an idea and then I fell asleep. When I woke up, I didn't have it anymore.
nice. Grease
no.
Pit Scummer is a hell of a name. I fucking love it, man.
Thank you.
I don't see that.
Oh yeah, should I say it so only I could see all of them? Whoops. I am top tier roll 20 man, and I'm the best at this. Carter, what about your character?
I've got artificial eyes, calm face, lithe body.
Cool.
For the wear, I'm guessing it's kind of military.
All
What
right.
would utility be?
Military industrial kind of.
All right, it would probably be something around there. I'm just thinking like skin tight, with like the pads, because cat burglar.
Cool. Yeah, you don't have to stick 100% to the list. It's mostly just there for
Yeah.
inspiration.
And then like some fun cloak / coat with
Gnarly.
hood.
Cyberpunk as fuck. All right. What about you, Sho? What does Brandon Crown look like?
I was muted. He has a fairly young eyes. He's got actually his face is a little scarred. His body is really thin, like almost unhealthily thin.
All right.
His wear, I haven't quite decided on that one yet. I kind of am torn between. Actually, I kind of want him to be corporate.
All right. You've got kind of like the suit and tie thing going on.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Maybe doesn't maybe hangs a little bit loose on you.
Yeah, probably.
Cool.
Also gives him room to hide things in it.
All right.
And then his he's definitely actually, fuck that. He's at least part Middle Eastern.
Cool. All right. What about Eve, Gwen?
Eve has they look real, like her eyes look real, but at the same time a little bit artificial.
All right.
She has a very calm face, like almost to the point where you wonder if she actually has emotions.
A dig.
She has a very lithe body. She's very graceful, very elegant, very thin. She wears pretty fashionable street clothes. And her skin, because she's got quite a few body modifications, it's a mix of artificial, and she's Asian, so Asian.
Cool. All right. Uh, Massenstein, what's Greasepit Scummer look like?
Hazy gray, hostile eyes, ugly face, poorly body, wearing a denim shirt, undershirt, and pants, and all of those are covered in grease.
Nice.
Sickly pale skin.
A man who lives for the road and nothing else. I like it. All right. Cool. Did I miss anybody there?
Eee.
Cena. Sorry.
Erin has artificial eyes. Her face is thin, but her body is muscular, and she wears a hybrid suit that looks part military, part corporate, and she has Hispanic skin color.
All right. Nice. That's it's a good group there. Which I think brings us up to our next step. Sorry for forgetting about you. All right. So you should have stat things on your playbooks there.
Yep.
Yeah, on the left. Assign each stat one of those numbers. It'll give you a hint as to which one should be your primary one. If you have any questions about what they are, because the names aren't super indicative,
Could we just go through each of them anyway, just to see,
Sure.
because just to see what we're doing with them.
oh, actually, I didn't link you the sheets anywhere, did I? That right there is your move sheet, which is just in the chat, and I'll make a little handout for it. That sheet sums up everything that everybody can do, aside from your playbook stuff.
Hmm?
Shit, I fucked up. Give me one sec here. Yeah, take a look through that, and it'll say, like, name of move, and then in brackets which stat it uses.
If it ever loads.
So,
There
like, meat is the thing that you use for doing physical fighty things. Edge is when you're dealing with, like, figuring out what's around you. Mind, well, I'm sure you can guess what mind's for. It's,
Research.
yeah.
So these things are crashing my PDF reader constantly.
That's really unfortunate.
I can print them in the browser, though.
Alright.
That's what I had to do.
Yeah, that works. Sorry about that. I just got them loaded in the browser, so I don't know how.
So how many points we have for each thing? I think I missed something again.
Just to the left on your, if you look at the playbook sheet, just to the left of where it has all your stats, it should say what all you get
What
to
you
put and
can do.
everything. I think all of them are the same. Yeah, it's all +2, +1, +1, +0, +0, -1.
Mm-hmm. Actually, let's do there. Not there. Excuse me.
Do you have the playbook? Yeah. Just tell me what you must have.
No, let's not do that. Well, let's do this one.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask.
Why does it suggest my cool and edge be +2 or +1?
Because that's the one that most of the moves for your playbook use.
Okay. What should I make the 2 then?
Hmm.
Everybody done?
Sort
That
of.
one. I think so.
Sorry, I'm very slow.
It's all good, man.
Don't sweat. Take your time.
Oh yeah, and right under the moves on your proper character sheet, or right under your stats, it tells you what moves they're generally used for.
Okay, so on the playbook thing, it says that my synth and meat should be 2 and 1, but in the book, it says that my cool and my edge should be 2 and 1. So
Give me 1 sec, I'll take a look at that. You're killer, right?
yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at the
Yeah.
fucking wrong one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's all good.
How did it get to the wrong page? Okay. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, so it's synth and meat. Yeah.
Yes. I thought I was going crazy for a minute.
You're not the first person to start looking at the wrong playbook in the book.
Wave, wave. Hi.
God, Grease Pit Scummer is an amazing name.
That is pretty freaking great. I'm quite fond of my name, though.
Eve is pretty good.
It's spelled with a 3 at the beginning.
Sorry, Threve.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sorry if you guys can hear the birds.
That's
I can hear
fine.
the birds outside our house.
Totally ruins
You
the
can't
cyberpunk.
hear the bird for me today.
The dream.
Yay! Hey, I moved to where you can't hear the cuckoo clocks anymore.
Sweet.
I've never been happier.
Me either.
I just want all of the tech. Just all of the cyberware.
Fuck yeah.
Yay for being a hacker.
I can
want
find
all of
description
it.
for the synth. attribute in
Synth
the-
is what you use for using your cyberware stuff.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it doesn't have just a straight up description of what all of them are for. I think that would be my biggest, why, who designed this question. And I'm figuring that, by this point in the timeline, probably most vehicles are autonomous. So having an actual, personally driven car marks you as kind of an eccentric, which I think fits Grease Pit Scummer's entire dealio. It's pretty much just like Akira-esque motorcycle gangs and, antique car clubs and weirdos.
Awesome.
So yes, I guess I'm done with the attributes.
Bitchin'. Alright.
What was the next bit?
Let me flip back up through the book. I'm good at remembering things, I'm sorry. Stats. Choose cyberware. Yes. This is the part where you get to determine what horrible, gnarly-ass shit you have implanted in your body.
Cool.
Yay!
Yay. Yeah.
All of it.
If
Yes,
only.
all of it.
You can get up to 2.
I automatically get the one.
Everybody gets 1 by default.
Mhm.
I get
Ooh.
2.
I don't know where the other one is that I get.
Yeah, I only get one.
I get
Let
2.
me.
Most get 1.
Yeah, though there's a move that you can take to get another one on almost every one of them. Yeah, Show doesn't get much in the way of questions for his, aside from the characteristics of your neural interface there.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, so.
Neural interface.
Yep. And there are questions that
Where can I investigate what these tags mean, like multitasking or inaccessible partition?
They mean basically what they say. Multitasking allows you to do more than one thing at a time, so you'll be able to, if you have drones as well as your vehicle, you'll be able to use both at the same time. Inaccessible partition just makes it harder for people to hack into your cyberware stuff.
So cyberware doesn't seem to have a tags. It just has notes.
Yeah.
On the Roll20 sheet.
On the sheet, yeah.
I mean,
Oh shoot. I don't know what
What
those
about
are.
the notes?
yeah, just put that in the notes then.
Yeah, because there's also notes for each one, so it's like, yeah.
So
Yeah,
yes, what should go in the notes?
Yeah.
What is it? What are those things?
I literally just explained that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, inaccessible partition was the one where it makes it harder to hack into your cyberware.
Yep, and multitasking allows you to do multiple things at once.
Do you know where in the book
believe.
it is that it explains the tags?
And I wish it did.
I
Oh,
thought it
Jesus, it
did.
actually does. Yes, cyberware tags is on page. I am so good at this, I know. 123 is the giant list of tags.
Text?
No.
No, not text.
Hey, I was wrong about inaccessible partition. Inaccessible partition gives it a courier mode in which the implantee can't access the data being recorded, stored, or transmitted. So basically, if you're transporting data, they can use that partition to, like a client can use that partition to write whatever they need you to transport without you being able to interact with it in any way.
That's lame.
Sorry, my bad.
So I can have an implant weaponry that's a whip?
Fuck yeah.
Well, I think we just found out what she got.
Monofilament
Oh my
whip?
god.
What is that?
An incredibly thin whip that slices through things.
Yep,
I want it.
Of course
All right.
you want it.
And there are
So
It's
There-
dangerous. No.
there are questions that you have to answer about your cyberware as well. Mostly, why do you have it, and how did you get it? They're on the other side of the playbook.
The gear spot has no tags either.
All the tags are at the end of the... Do you mean on the playbook sheet there?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, just put them all in notes. Because that's
There's
basically
no
what they
notes
are.
for gear. It says Intel and gear. And it's just one line.
You can add lines
Oh.
to the gear where it says add.
Yeah.
Intel and gear is what you get during a mission. So when you use a move that gives you intel or gear, you can put it there.
So is it just other equipment then?
Yeah, other equipment would be the other one, though it also only has one line, so it's kind of moot. But I guess
Yeah.
just do what we did for the cyberware, just put whatever it is and then the plus tags.
That's what I did. It's very strange.
Yeah, it looks like they only put the tags for the weapons, which is...
Yeah, that's
oversight.
Inconsistent. Yes.
Yeah.
I have to change what mutes me because I've been using that a lot.
That's good.
Yeah. Fun. Keybinds. Mute.
There's also not much space in the area with the cyberware to put like the details, so I guess we can just shove that in notes at the bottom.
Yeah. Well, then, yeah. Pretty much.
So. Oh.
What up?
So I should probably write the whole thing for that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my neural interface. Copy that. There we go. Oh, nope, that's the wrong thing. Damn. Oh, that's under notes. Okay. Neat.
So, those of you who have their cyberware decided, why do you have it? I guess is the next question here.
Well, because that's what I get as a hacker.
All right. So, did you work for a corp before, or?
I might have actually worked for Virtua World at one point.
All right.
As one of their alpha testers when they were first.
All right. So they
along.
paid for it then. All right.
Likely.
So, you probably owe them some money from that if you're not working for them anymore.
Perhaps.
Or did you just fuck off and break all contact with them? In which case, they probably want that back.
No, I mean, I want to say that was probably part of their investment with me, because I probably worked for them for a while.
All right.
Before they decided we don't need alpha testers anymore, like alpha programmers.
I doubt they would have let you go with that still in your head.
No. Maybe I gave them a different one. Made them think that was the one.
I don't think that would have worked.
No, probably not. I gotta figure out how exactly.
I ask because there's an actual mechanical distinction here.
Yeah.
You have to choose an option.
Yep.
Oh, right. I have to choose. Hold on. Let me look at the options again.
Right. I took cyberware because I have bad eyesight. So when I applied for the covert ops operation for Zerka Corp, I basically signed up for eye augmentation and just kicked it up a notch because, if you're going to be an infiltrator, it's useful to have that stuff instead of having to depend on extra gear for it.
All right. Go big or go home.
Yep. So basically,
on your playbook under cyberware.
Owned by Zerka.
All right.
But I also kind of maybe fucked off from them, so I'm probably hunted by them.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So put hunted by Zerka in wherever the appropriate spot is. I guess notes down at the bottom.
Where does it say that again? Where we can get it? Because I see the cyberware you get moves.
On your playbook. It might be on the back side.
Lists. Yeah, where it says starting lists, it says cyberware, Y, and cost.
So I don't see cyberware Y. I just see cyberware you get.
No, second
on the
page.
back, starting list, yeah. Or second page of your playbook.
Would help if my playbook actually
was open.
No, I had the right pages. Because I see my first page, my second page, which has moves, rep, text.
For some unholy fucking reason, they're not in the order you'd expect. But they are directly beside each other, and there's only two of them. It is the one directly above the one that has a giant picture of a hacker on it.
Oh. Wait, what? Really?
You can tell by the fact that it says hacker in huge letters on the left side.
Oh, I know. I see that. I'm at the actual playbook, but I don't see
Alright.
where it says.
So go down to the second page.
It's
Yeah, the
under
one that
starting
has.
lists.
Starting list. Cyberware.
Yeah.
See where it says why and then cost?
No.
Really?
I can see
Uh-huh.
it on my play it.
Because I see cyberware. You get moves. You get. Choose one more. Then I see gear. Oh, there we go.
Uh-huh.
Programs.
I can see it right here.
5
on
cred
mine.
directives. Nope.
Yeah, I see it on mine too.
Revealing.
Directly to the right of what you're looking at, Show. See where it
The
says
big
starting
picture
list?
of the hacker. It's like
Yeah.
right next to his head.
Because
Eyes, skin, cyberware, why?
there we go. Starts.
Nailed it.
No. Eyes, face, body, wear, skin, stats. That's what I see.
Underneath that it says skin, and then underneath that it says cyberware in big letters.
Yeah, and then it says you get moves. You get 2. Choose 2 more, and it
Are you
doesn't say
sure
anything other
you're
than that.
looking at the
I'm
hacker
He got
one?
the right.
I'm looking at the hacker. I'm looking
Does
at the
he
book
have
that you
the right
gave.
book?
I'm looking at the one that
I'm
had.
looking at the Sprawl playbooks.
I'm looking at the Sprawl playbooks too. I was on page
There-
89, which was that.
There's only
because
20
you're in the main book.
pages.
Here. I put all the links in the fucking Discord. Look at that.
I know.
That is a more condensed, useful version.
That's why he was in the wrong book.
Yes. Okay.
It was
Cool,
still the right book, just the wrong thing.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
Whatever.
Cool. I'll come back to you in a minute then. Gwen,
Okay.
what about you?
I was part of a top secret development program with Howell Technologies,
Alright.
and they implanted a couple of interesting cyberware in me.
Gnarly. Alright. So you're owned by them then.
At least that's my story.
Cool. Or at least they think they own you. Although, you know, if you can.
They want to own me.
So hunted then, probably.
Probably.
Alright. Cool. Make a note of that, yeah, down in your notes section. Cena, how about you? What you
I
got?
had
Why you
Cyber
got-
Eyes. I was
Cool.
given to them when I was part of Kitsune's private military, but I fucked off and they want it back.
Alright, so you're haunted by Kitsune News then.
Yes.
Gnarly. Alright. Massenstein, how about you?
Yes, about what?
How
Sorry, I
about
was still doing
all
the
good?
call and other things.
Why have you got your cyberware and how'd you get it?
I don't know. I'm not even sure what kind of thing I have got. So
Alright, I can come back to you in a couple minutes.
yeah,
think
yeah. I'm getting there now.
Yeah, you don't really get a choice in that one actually. You get the neural interface with the remote control module.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
think on that.
Alright, cool. I mean, I'm guessing in your case it's probably enthusiasm with a name like Grease Pit Scummer. As to how you got it, well, that's the hard one. Alright, is there anybody I haven't asked yet? I think I got through everyone.
Damn it. I'm probably hunted
Alright.
because I would not want to be owned.
This
Alright.
raid's gonna be fun.
So many hunteds.
Oh, everybody fucking hates you guys. You're hunted by Virtual World then?
Yeah, probably.
Alright, cool. Make a note of that on your sheet.
What would it be under the cyberware part?
Under notes, I think.
The notes on the very last part.
Yeah.
Let me see something real quick. This is probably gonna be bad, but. Okay.
Gnarly. Alright. Yeah, so next on the list would be picking your moves from the playbook. As Joe has noted, you do get you each get some default ones. God, I love that monofilament whip. That's excellent.
Oh, I also get. Oh shit.
So you all get 1 or 2 by default, and then 1 more after that.
Yep. Copy. To make it easier on myself.
Do you want us sharing everything we get?
Probably. I mean, it's up to you. If you want to go, hey, here's this cool thing I got, go for it. Otherwise, as long as it's on your sheet and has the whole like thing on it, that should be fine. So I'm kind of flicking through all of yours as we're doing this.
I may have gotten ahead of the class because that's what I usually do.
That's all good.
You always do, but that's okay. That means that we can ask you questions.
Yep.
And we can bug you when Garm is busy with other people.
It also means that there's more time for the rest of us that don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Yep.
So where should I put the whys and costs and stuff?
Under
In the notes on the very
notes.
bottom.
Yeah, at the very
okay.
bottom.
Then where do I put it? Should I put a tag also in the note or in the name?
Your tag should go in the notes under cyberware there.
Yeah.
Okay, there's number 2. I get 1 more of those.
I think the more interesting one is from mine is Mother Duck, which if I infiltrate a location and bypass the security system or escape notice, I get to bring you guys along for free.
Nice.
That's gonna cause me so many problems.
I can only bypass security and escape notice the amount of times that I got from holds.
Yeah.
So, and it's very specific because this is the first one I have. So I can either use the hold to bypass the security system or guard. I can disable a security system I have already bypassed, disable a guard, or escape notice.
Nice.
And of those, if I use it to bypass the security system or guard or escape notice, that's when I can basically shuffle you guys in.
Nice.
I
So
love
where
the
is
broad-
the...
Sorry.
Sorry. Where is the other places we can choose cyberware at? Because I've got a move that allows me to choose another one if I presume to get it.
In the book, page 117.
If it's a move, does he have to do it in game or can he do it?
Yeah, it says you can either, as long as you can explain how you got it.
Yeah.
Cool. So basically, you're going to be either owned or
Hunted
by
again.
someone else. Yes.
Yep.
It depending on if I decide to choose it, because
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, you can also save up and buy it yourself, but it's gonna be a piece of junk.
Yeah. No, that's okay. I'm not gonna use that one. I'm gonna try doing a different one instead.
All right.
I only wanted to look to see what other ones I could choose in case I wanted to.
Yeah.
Also, with ice, is that
Nice.
is ice a cybersecurity system?
Intrusive. It's the intrusive counter stuff.
Intrusion countermeasure electronics.
Yes.
So yes, it's pretty much internet security, more or less.
That's what most firewalls are.
Yep.
Damn.
It's
Don't do
that's all
that.
explained in the hacking section that I asked you to read. I'm just saying.
I know. I also need that section again because I've been working. Sorry.
You had a week.
I know I did.
All right. Anybody got questions?
The directives, should I know anything special about them? Or
Sorry.
the directives?
You get 2. Yes, they're on your sheet there, on your player sheet rather, your like playbook. That's what it's called. Bottom left of the first page. You get to choose two of
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, I'm reading about those. They seem simple, but can I just decide who I'm angry at or whatever?
I really like that masochistic.
The directors are basically your way of gaining experience for your character. So if they're like things that drive you. So whenever you do whatever it says there, you gain extra experience.
I like that pun.
They're kind of like bonds, I guess, in Dungeon World.
I mean, that's actually a different thing. That's links. But yeah, it's stuff that you do for. It's stuff that would fuck with the mission, but gets you experience, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know if that actually answers your question.
Yeah, it maybe does, yes.
Alright.
I'm really happy with the second one I got to choose.
Yep.
Oh, that's another gear.
I get to be all protective of Brandon.
Good.
Lush.
That's an excellent move right there, Cena.
Yeah, it's one of the forced ones onto me. One of the ones that was forced onto me.
Excellent.
The one I chose was that.
Nice.
Nice. Alright.
No, media military. God, that's a creepy statement. A media militia.
No, screw that. I'm gonna do this one instead.
Okay, so for my moves, I get to choose a custom weapon.
Nice. In addition to your monofilament whip. Pretty good.
And I can get another cyber wear, which is what I think I'm going to do. More machine than meat.
Oh, shoot. So where is the gear then? The spot for gear, since we have other. Just
As in,
Other
like,
equipment.
yeah, other equipment.
other equipment? Okay. Because it allows me to have another couple programs.
Yeah, that would be other equipment. Actually, if it's programs,
Actually, there's cyber deck. You can
it'd be
turn
under
on the
cyber
cyber
deck.
deck at the bottom.
Oh, okay, because I need
like
that. Because I get a
there's-
cyber deck.
Yeah, there's a programs owned section there.
Fun.
Nice. No.
Do I want to choose 3 programs or do I want to choose 2?
More is always better.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm probably going to go with the performance deck.
Oh, should I have put the notes? I thought the notes things were for motivation stuff, but should I just copy the things from the books into the notes? Or...
That would probably be best, yeah.
Yeah,
Or-
okay.
Yeah.
Just
mean,
so
you
you
can
know
do-
what triggers to get the experience.
Yeah.
So for rejected, it's basically when Mass Attack Industries fucks you over.
Yeah. Or yeah, if you get recognized because you're a former Mass and Tech Industries employee or something like that.
Processor and stuff. Okay. Processor 2. Firewall gets 1. And I get to choose 3 programs.
And that makes it tempting to go for that. I mean, it's gonna happen.
Do what you feel, man.
No, mine's network. It's different.
Uh,
I keep forgetting the directives change for different playbooks.
yeah.
Identity protection.
And network basically is membership in something active. So
Handguns can be automatic.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, they probably shouldn't be, because they kind of wreck your hand, but, you know. Oh my god, are you starting with an automatic handgun?
Maybe.
Fuck yes.
Ridiculous payload. Should I put ridiculous payload?
Yes.
Or high powered weighted
Oh,
sounds good too.
LOL. I could get a flechette pistol.
You could.
I already
Or
picked my.
or a machine pistol.
Alright, what does breach do?
I think the hardest part was naming them. But I think you'll appreciate what I named my taser.
Oh man.
Breach makes big holes in hard targets like walls and tanks. They're armor-piercing and loud, and cannot be silenced.
I could just imagine handguns
Helping
that do
hand.
that.
Amazing. Welcome to the future. Shit's crazy.
Oh god. A handgun that blows fucking
I mean,
holes
if it's
in
like that,
things.
it's probably a big fucking magnum or something. Oh god, and that with auto fire, that's disgusting.
Yeah, auto fire plus I think the weapons have a messy tag on them.
Your handgun doesn't.
Maybe it was the other gun that I was looking at.
Shotgun?
Maybe.
Yeah, shotgun has messy.
That's amazing.
That's pretty fantastic.
Oh, what is the difference between a flechette pistol and a machine pistol?
A flechette, your armor's value.
Your target's
doubled.
armor
Your
value
target's
is doubled.
armor, yeah.
Yeah, basically they're shit against armor.
Oh. Okay, I think I'm doing a machine pistol.
Alright, I assume that's just plus auto fire there.
Plus auto fire.
Cool.
Oh, never mind. Loud auto fire. Damn.
Oh great, we have 2 people with that one.
What could ever go
no.
wrong?
That's wonderful.
God. It's gonna be like we're ready to leave, and this the 2 of us just grabbing
Steam together
everything
to
we
try and
can.
grab everything else.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh, we've got to go.
Shoving staplers in your pocket and stuff.
I could either.
Sorry, cyber staplers.
Damn.
What's up, show?
No, I'm just looking at all the shit that I can choose.
All kinds of shiny toys.
Yes, so many.
I got to choose 3, so I have the silenced SMG and a sniper rifle.
What? Oh, that's amazing. That's a gnarly sniper rifle there.
Yes.
I know, right? I just went like I went to Google and I was like cyberpunk, whatever I was looking for.
Yo.
Gangs and crews? No, that's not what I wanted. Cyberdeck, vehicles and drones, I don't have. There we go,
What
weapons.
does big do? I don't see
Sorry?
it on the list. Big.
I think. Bear with me, but I think that just means it's big.
Well, it says it could be big or dangerous.
What you looking at there?
I'm looking at the options for my weapon to customize it.
Big or
It says
dangerous?
Big or
Yes.
dangerous, which is just +1 damage. I'm
That's
gonna pick big because
alright.
dangerous hurts me if it fucking hits me.
I mean, it's still they both have the same effect. They both do +1 damage.
Coat.
The difference is probably big is like cumbersome. Like it's noticeable, and dangerous is that it can hurt you or your friends.
I think the weapon's already loud, so I don't know that I have to worry about that.
Yeah, but that's when you're firing it, not when you're carrying it around.
Where do we have anything that has our armor, or is it just other equipment?
Other equipment,
Okay.
I believe.
Cool, just making sure. And then where do we record, like, when we have different things to add to our armor? Or do we just have to keep track of it?
Add a second, like, add another equipment thing, and yeah, just keep track of it.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna pit breach.
Oh god.
So yeah, that one armor coat there will absorb 1 point of damage whenever you get hit.
Okay.
Which doesn't mean nothing bad happens, but, improves your life a bit. That is gnarly, Cena. God
Wait,
damn.
directives? Oh god.
I like the FU.
Should I be deceptive or illustrious? So I get to choose 2 directives.
You do. Can you put both near and far on a weapon?
If the tags are given to you, so
Yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, basically it's useless at mid-range, I guess. Just
yeah.
because of the scoping setup.
So you're basically either using it with the scope or without the scope.
Yeah, alright. Legit. Fucking wall-destroying handguns. I love it. I assume you're dual-wielding handguns for this?
Oh yeah.
Aw, yes.
Why didn't you use a weapons slot?
Yeah, that's under...
Because that I haven't programmed it yet. I guess I don't know.
You just broadcasted it. You can add another weapon slot.
That was
Garm, I think you're going to approve of this particular one. Oh, it didn't actually do it. Damn it.
Good job.
Well, it's got it under details.
You did you click out of the box so that it saves? to
I
the
did
sheet?
now.
There we
Yeah.
go. Glorious.
As soon as I saw the name, I was like, well, this is my tipping my hat to Garm.
Yeah. Cool.
Then I get to choose
That
one
fits you.
more. I thought so.
I like how we've got one person that's stealthy and then her boyfriend who is exactly the opposite.
Except
You're saying
Well,
one
not that I-
person? I've got loud as fuck companions all around me.
I would like to
I was
point
gonna
out.
say I have armor-piercing handguns.
I would like to point out that a lot of my stuff in actual hacking gives me bonuses to stealth.
Why do you
Good thing
think I
can
went
do
for a sniper rifle? So I can stay away from these fuckers.
Legit.
Good thing I have Slippery to counteract the illustrious.
Alright, so is everybody done with their directives and moves
Nope,
and all
I have
that?
one more to add.
Alright.
I have to pick out another cyber
Huh.
wear.
Alright.
I almost had a flashy ass motorcycle.
I actually expected you to take that.
I'm with illustrious. Well, see, the problem with that is though, the other thing I chose was I chose the Microtronics workstation as my other one. I might take off the armored coat, admittedly.
Yeah, when would that ever come up?
So if I pick cyber arms, do I have to choose from the cyberware it lists on my thing, or can I pick anything from the book?
If it's your second one, yeah, you can do anything from the book, I believe.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, if I do pick cyber arms, I get to choose between the two, right? Augmented strength or implant weaponry.
Yeah.
All right.
I assume you're not going for punch things really hard.
No, I'm probably gonna go for the blades.
I'm a big fan of. Alright, that's pretty good too. All like Molly Millions and shit, yeah. Razor blades in the fingers.
Or like her arms transform and she just like Slices the shit out of people.
Nice. Alright, like fucking Adam Jensen. Cool. This is what I come here for. Girls with arms that turn into blades.
Excuse me.
I could get the cyber. Oh man, get cyber legs and have guns for feet.
No man, guns that come out of the knees, that's clearly the ideal.
Oh god, I had a friend that drew what I'm talking about.
What you need to do is put sonic weaponry in your thighs and call them your thunder thighs. Done.
It had like
Ow.
peg legs. It had like peg legs, but the peg legs were shotguns.
Oh god, yeah, I've seen clips of a movie with that.
Oh, inch.
So just give me a shout when you guys are all ready and we'll move on.
I'm sure I can pick my cyberware out while we talk about other things.
Sure. Alright.
Yeah, I think all we're missing is context.
Excuse me. Mother duck.
Let's give Mass and Cena a minute. I think they're still working something out.
Oh, I start with 5 cred.
Everybody starts with 5 cred.
Yeah.
Cred is in equal amounts both your money and your reputation.
Mm-hmm. Shit. My gear.
Money is reputation in the future.
Pretty much.
Why is that? Oh, that's Hunter. Right.
Okay, so I'm not quite understanding how the subdermal plates work. Subtract 2 from your roll? I thought it was armor.
Is that for agricultural or acquire agricultural property?
Shit.
It's dermal plating for it's the cyberware dermal plating. So when you make a harm move, subtract 2 from your roll. Subtract 3 from your roll if the harm came from your roll.
Harm rolls kind of work the opposite way around, basically.
Okay.
For whatever fucking reason.
Damn it.
Yes, harm moves.
So you
That's what I was
have
thinking
to
of.
roll to hit yourself. That's really weird.
When you suffer harm, you roll afterwards, like after you take the damage. And if you get a 10 plus, bad things happen. If you get a 7 to 9 or 6 or lower, well, if you get 7 to 9, less bad things happen. And if you get 6 or lower, you're basically fine.
Oh, shit.
If you get
So
above
it's
10,
like,
sorry?
so rolling low works better for you, right?
For the harm roll and nothing else, yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes.
So, okay, so if I got dermal plating, then I would subtract 2 from that.
Yeah.
Okay, I get
That
it.
makes sense because my armored clothing has a -1.
Yeah, well, that's -1 to the harm you take. Not from the harm roll.
Yeah,
Thermal plating
I was
subtracts from the harm roll.
confused.
Yeah. I mean, -1 to the harm suffered also effectively works out to -1 from the harm thing, because it's 2d6 plus the amount of damage that you just took for the harm, the harm moves.
It just says to subtract 1 when rolling the harm.
Yeah, that's... Alright, okay, yeah, that's how that works then. Yeah, if you get above a 10, your life goes poorly. You can lose an arm at that point, or a leg, or an eye.
So I'm just gonna plan to not get hit.
That's a good idea.
This is really funny.
If you want to keep all of your body parts, yep. What up, show?
I had to change both of my directives, but that's okay, because it's funnier this way.
Okay, I think I'm gonna get dermal plating because I have a feeling I'm gonna be the tank. I'd say meat bag, but
Right, Mass and Cena, you guys good?
Yes,
There we
maybe.
go.
I guess.
Alright. Cena?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Alright, well, now we get to determine how the fuck you guys know each other. And I'm on the wrong page because I was checking other shit.
Yeah.
Alright, so each player describes and introduces their player to their character to the group. I think we already kind of got that one covered. Right. Next up, y'all are going to tell me about jobs that your characters have done against one of the corporations that we previously established. Describe your character's role in the job, name the corporation you ran the job against. The character should play a leading role in the job, either in charge of the entire operation or providing the critical skill around which the mission was based. This is your chance to show off and establish that you are, in fact, hot shit. So we're going to start with Karu, and then after that, the person to her, well, it says on the left in the book, but let's go in alphabetical order. So Gwen would then tell us how they were involved in that, and then the rest of you will get the opportunity to decide if you were involved or not. That said, for every person involved, the basically heat meter goes up by 1, because they have a clock as well. If you look at the corporation's handout there, if that gets to about 2100, I think, that's when they start actively seeking you out.
Oh.
Or 2200, rather, I believe. So keep that in mind. So, Karu, tell us about how your character's hot shit.
That's the hard part. All right, this is like in the past. Like this is stuff we've done.
Yep.
And can it be like things we've done while still owned?
It's stuff that you will have done with at least one of these people, so probably yes.
As long as like we hired someone to being like, okay, so that could work. It's either that or working against it. What if it was something like my escape from Zerka, kind of cutting ties with them?
Yeah, that's good.
Because I imagine it would have involved me basically infiltrating my own corporation to kind of wipe my what they had on me, and
All
also make sure that they couldn't like get into my cyberware anymore, because they probably had a link to see what I was seeing while on a mission. So I had to infiltrate them and make sure that that link was no longer there, which is also why I took the tag for encrypted.
All right.
So yeah, I broke into my own corporation as part of becoming hunted by them.
As you do.
Good plan.
All right, so
very good plan.
Gwen, you were involved in that somehow. Tell us what you did.
I was involved in what somehow?
What she just did.
You helped me escape Zerka, basically.
I was her muscle.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, I was totally her muscle. I was kind of loud and obnoxious, but
As you do.
You were my distraction.
totally. I just like kind of like I went in the one end and she went in the other, and we just kind of like
Bitchin'. All right. Make a note of that on your sheet under the links section, and you now have 1 point of links with Carter's character, who is Stasia. Is that her name?
Sasha. Yep.
Stasia. Yeah. All right. The other 3 of you, were any of you involved in that operation?
I wouldn't be surprised if I was one of the ones who helped her like delete information on her or remove whatever cyber monitoring they had on her.
All right. So you also get to make a note of her in your links section there, and 1 point of links with her.
1 point of links with Sasha.
Yes.
Would that mean that I also had 1 point of links with Eve because she was also okay?
No, because you were helping me, not her.
Yep. There will be time. Don't worry.
Okay.
Mass, Cena, were either of your characters involved in that?
Not mine.
All right. Mass.
I think I got fired when I botched up some kind of important delivery or other kind of thing. I'm just wondering if that could have had anything to do with that thing, but I'm not sure if I can.
I think that kind of stands for your job, which we'll get to in a sec. All right, so
Okay.
it's probably a no then. All right. Gwen, tell me about Nop that Eve did. Yeah, either ran or kicked the shit out of everything in.
Well, originally she was part of this corporation, Health Technologies, and she was in the top secret program. But eventually she found out the truth about the top secret program that she was in, and she had to find a way to break herself out of it.
All right.
And Adam Howell was not pleased.
I assume he said such in those exact words. I am not pleased. All right.
Possibly. Like they maybe had a relationship together, and so it's extra tense between them two, and she maybe blew his arm off on the way out.
Gnarly.
And yeah, she's.
Is that a publicly known thing, or did he pretty much immediately get a replacement? And
I think
nobody
it
knows?
would definitely have been hush hush, because
All
then
right.
he probably would have had to you know.
All right, so it's probably a source of embarrassment to him if anybody knows about it. All right, cool. Mass, your character was involved in that somehow. You mentioned wanting to have a botched delivery in your backstory.
Yes.
Maybe.
Sorry. What was happening just now?
Eve broke out of the facility that she was working in, and your character helped her get out of that somehow.
Yeah. Okay. So I was delivering something. Maybe I wasn't delivering guns. Maybe I was delivering a person, and then I somehow messed it up.
Ended up with her in the back of your sweet ass car and carrying her out of there.
He could have been delivering like parts.
That's true.
Or tech.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe you're delivering Eve. And she convinced you to get her out of there.
Yeah, maybe because I know that I work for Masentech Industries, but maybe they had something to do with Eve's company.
A little bit of contract note, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So
maybe I was delivering Eve somewhere to some secret prison or something, but I was driving too carelessly because I just can't care because working is so boring. And then
legit, man. All right.
Then we crashed, and then I knew that there was no going back to the company, which I hated anyway. So.
All right. So yeah, down in the links section of your sheet there, put Eve's name and +1 there.
Hey, that could be how I said how I fucked off from Kitsune News. Because what I have written is that I was retrieving passwords to unlock some previously intercepted Masentech Industries communications.
All right, I put Grease Pit Scummer down as a link as well.
You don't have a link to him.
Okay.
It's only.
Yeah, whoever helped.
It's only they have a link to you.
Yes.
Mm.
I know, it's a little weird.
It is weird.
Links get you experience over time, basically. Once you hit 4 with a person, your relationship is closer.
Yeah,
and you get
kind of like bots in a dungeon world.
Yep, exactly like that. So, the other 3 of you, were any of you involved in that glorious escape?
Well, what I had thought is that I had retrieved passwords from Masentech Industries so that we could unlock intercepted communications to try and cook up a scandalous media leak.
Right,
which
but that wasn't directly related to like this bit, though.
No.
All right, cool. We will get to that one. Were ye not? Karu, Show, either of you?
I don't think I would be in this one.
All right. Car.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like an infiltration job.
Cool. All right. Max, tell me something that your character got up to. Operation he led or was a vital part of aside from that one there.
Anything that has related to moving stuff from place to some other place. I was
Anything-
driving anything, cars, helicopters, ships.
Like any particular moment of badassery is what I'm looking for here.
Ah,
I know, hard questions.
yeah,
I can come back to you.
maybe. Yes, please.
All right. Dina, how about you? Tell me some kick-ass shit your character did.
She has a habit for being able to get the information needed to decrypt communications, even though she doesn't decrypt things herself.
All right. Like particular operation against a corporation or the cartel.
Well, she was on a job to leak information from Mass and Tech Industries,
All right.
and it went better than expected.
Okay. So yeah, you
I-
kind of busted into their place and leaked some of the shit. And yes, you can, Gwen.
Yes.
All right. Show. How did your character help with that? Brandon, that's his name. I'm gonna guess you were the hacking portion of that operation there.
Very likely, and I'm pretty sure that Brendan would have done that if only to take some of the heat off of other things that happened, like with his own exit from Virtual.
All right.
So he probably helped do that to leak the information so that they pay more attention to that than to what happened with Virtual.
Legit. All right. Anybody else figure they were a part of that operation there?
Yeah, I probably helped infiltrate to get that information out.
All right. So both Show and Carr, you get one link with
Aaron.
Aaron Espinosa there.
How do you spell that?
ARYN.
It's in the character sheet list.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, I have
So
to
one link.
refresh my.
Hey, go back up. Yeah.
Alright, so I think that brings us back to Massenstein.
Do I put a link?
You do not.
Okay.
So this was when I was still employed by the company, or
Alright.
oh yes, that was a question.
Yeah,
But yes,
yeah,
okay then.
Sure.
Well, maybe it was not my proudest moment, but getting some chip back from some situation that I cannot tell you more about because then I would have to kill you from somewhere in South Africa. I crashed a helicopter into the Mass and Tech Industries headquarters building, but they forgave me that because they got their chip back.
Alright. So for getting their shit back, that's probably something that Aaron Espinosa probably helped you with, eh? You know?
Yes.
Alright. Cool.
Sorry.
Anybody else help out with that recovery op there?
Nope.
What is a recovery?
It's not
op?
Brandon.
He crashed a helicopter and managed to recover the stuff that he was delivering back to Mass and Tech Industries.
Hmm. What does Mass and Tech do again?
They're
Weapons.
heavy arms industry.
Yeah, firearms and shit.
Would she have been able to get a firearm as payment?
Could have, shoved one in your pocket during the recovery
Maybe
and
that's
just.
where she got her handguns. Following him on that.
We'll note that the every time one of you is a part of one of these operations against a corporation, it makes them more likely to come across you guys. And if anybody else does help with this, they will be probably on your ass pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. We've all got people on our asses.
All right.
Apparently.
All right. Well, that covers all of them then. All of you, rather. Oh boy.
All right, so I'm gonna put a plus link for him because
Yes, that is the thing to
I
do.
would totally have.
So I have a link
couple
to.
minutes.
You have a link to Grease Pit Scummer. Yes.
God, that's
Fucking
awesome.
excellent name.
Such a great name.
Sorry, I heard a so in there.
Hmm?
Somebody have a question?
It's not letting me add a link. Oh, there we. Yeah, there we go. It's bugging out.
All right. Roll 20 does its best.
It doesn't say what the handguns do for harm. What's the harm
2.
rating on handgun? 2?
2.
Okay, it does 2 damage, but that's okay.
And the number by the link is
Are
0.
they interchangeable? Damage and harm?
Yeah. Forgive the writer, there was only one guy. You'll also note that it says chose instead of choose under all the cyberware options. The shit happens. Sorry, Cena, you asked something?
I said the number on the links would be a 0.
It'd be a 1 now.
Okay.
Alright, cool. So is that character creation done? I think that's all of it.
Do we leave context? Context is during the mission that we add them? Oh, right.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, once per mission you can declare a contact that you haven't mentioned before and basically will them into existence.
Cool. Yeah, then I think we're done.
Alright, so oh shit. Sorry, Show, I missed you. Show. Tell me about something that Brandon did there. It was fairly kick-ass, an operation you led, or something that you were a critical part of.
Well, so as I had mentioned before, Brandon was one of the alpha programmers for Virtual World back when they were first getting established. And one of the things that he discovered was that some of the early on classes that Virtual World was programming actually were subliminal kind of training to make like those classes actually like, I guess, real life. So hence the shady murder shit. They actually had people fighting in real time.
Cool.
So I think he managed to either sabotage that or kind of leak that information so that had to pull it back.
Alright. And was that part of you escaping the corp, or?
I think he did that to kind of distract them from his leaving.
Alright.
I think he pinned it on somebody else too.
Okay. So, Sasha, how'd you help out with that?
I was reading some.
Way to not pay attention.
Wait. What? Sorry.
You leaked to the media that there was subliminal murder game shit going on, and then fucked off from the corp, trying to get away as stealthily as possible.
Yeah, that's where I come in. Basically helping him escape, just finding a way out and guiding him to make sure he doesn't.
Alright. Anybody else help out with that operation?
Probably wouldn't be stealthy enough.
Alright. Master Cena?
I have a hard time keeping up with what's being said. Is there any kind of... Is any of this written down anywhere?
Not really. We're all just kind of making stuff up as we go right now. Beyond this, we'll be moving more into, actual written down moves and stuff. So that should help with that.
What if you help be the getaway car for getting him out of the corporation?
Yeah. That should work, yes.
Cool. What about you, Cena?
If they need muscle, I could be that.
Alright. Well, all three of you take +1 links with Brandon Crowell there. Alright, and that is character creation completely done in like an hour and a half, which is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Yep.
we're going to take like a 10 or 15 minute break while I figure out something for you guys to murder.
Yay!